for our next game. The second one of the day. FoCuS versus SOC, a South Korean derby. Important points right here. Of course, we have to keep in mind a 2-0 victory results in 3 points for the winner. With 2-1, you get 2 points, and if you lose 1-2, you still get 1 point. At the end of the day, when we look at the standings, we'll see who'll make it through. The top 2 will be advancing. And we're starting off on Northern Isles. Human against Orc, a matchup where the humans have been struggling for quite some time now. I feel like Chimiko has come up with some really good solutions against Orc. SOC, on the other hand, seems to have a bit of a rougher go of it at the moment. But we'll see what he manages to do here. So it's going to be Archmage Footies versus Fascia Headhunter, of course, once again. As pretty much always nowadays. SOC gonna go for the Tuskar camp first. I also feel like that's the best way to do it. You really want to get that level 2 quickly. Oh, but the Water Elemental got ensnared. A bit of a mistake here by SOC trying to creep this camp. That means he's taking a lot more damage on his peasants than he would like to. Oh my god, look at that, dude. 4 peasants already are very hurt. But FoCuS first will be creeping a little bit to start with. That's what he's been doing mostly lately. And we've been seeing lately... Oh, he stole the last hit! Oh, and the item! First big mistake by SOC. Giving away that last hit really shouldn't be possible. He could even secure that with a chain lightning if he wants to. Oh my goodness. Very good early game for FoCuS, and SOC in trouble right away. Is he expanding? No, he's teching. I hear some Windows sounds. That's coming from the clean feed, I believe. Alright, good early game so far for FoCuS. If you can just prevent the AM from getting level 3, get up his second hero, and, you know, continue to creep, get the expansion running. That's normally the game plan that we'll see coming out of the Orcs. SOC going for the Blacksmith, so wants to go into some rifles at least. It doesn't have to be mass rifles necessarily. From Chimiko especially lately, we've been seeing a lot of like 3 or 4 rifles into then mass breakers in the late game. SOC really seems to be struggling here to get much done. He was over at the enemy Tuskar for a second. He could have stolen away the Tuskar camp, but decides to let it be for now and rather look to be aggressive into the Orc main. But this is only very powerful if there are level 2 water elementals, which of course here there aren't. Oh, but there's the Scroll of the Beast. And that means the Burrow might indeed fall. Mass repair from 6 peons. Is that enough? I don't think so. Burrow falls. There's another water elemental. Oh, can he get a second burrow kill? Okay. This is the way to come back into the game here for Sock, but no, he's not gonna get it. This burrow will be remaining alive. As finally the Orc units return as well. FoCuS been getting some good experience here, getting closer to level 3. Although still missing a bit. Alright, and FoCuS cleans up the harass in the main, but the second hero was delayed by so much time. Crucial burrow snipe here by Sock. Normally the TC is always going to be the faster of the second heroes and can start power creeping very heavily before the MK can do the same. But this time around it's the other way. That means the FoCuS got some more solo experience, so he got level 3. As now finally the TC is being started. We got the Lodge, of course, also coming. And the FoCuS can harass very, very well right now. Could just use the FoCuS to put pressure on the human army and solo creep the TC once he is out. But again, it's taking forever till the TC is finally here. But it is being sacrificed pretty frivolously, I would say. Scouting a bit with them, I guess, and slowing down the Orc a little bit more. That's like 3-4 footmen going down or something like that. And Sock is getting the first big middle camp, hoping for a good item. Oh, and he found one indeed. Illyria's Foot of Accuracy. More damage for his entire ranged army, which is basically his whole army. This is normally now on tier 2 where the Orc would usually expand. But we don't see an expansion yet here. FoCuS gets the marketplace and finds the heal wards. Always a great item for the Orcs. Sock has been able to do quite a bit of creeping here over at the red camp, looking to get more experience in the big item. But now the first big creep jack of the game coming in. FoCuS trying to prevent the grabbing of the big boy, but it does go to Sock. He's going to TP out. Was of course in a very bad position there, but he got the experience, got the item, which was the Helm of Valor, which is okay on the Mountain King. I guess he should certainly keep it, but there could have been much better items. Oh, by the way, Yaws subbing earlier. I didn't even see it until now. Thank you very much. 16-month resub. He says, let's go. Hell yeah. Alright, FoCuS hitting the base, looking for some economic damage. Expanding in the meantime at the top left, which is a position that's very far away and very hard for the human to get to. Of course, humans don't have the move speed auras, so their mobility much lower. Archmage in trouble, didn't TP before the stomp, but does TP now. There was a double-click TP, by the way, so he should know exactly where the Archmage lands. But the AM is fine. Very even in supply, very even in gold amount, and also experience. Very comparable between the two here. The problem for the Orc arises if we get to the super late game. If the whole map is crapped out and the MK is either level 5 or about to hit level 5. Against level 5 Mountain King, you need to be ahead in some other way. Either with the base, or with a much bigger army, or lots more heal scrolls. Because the level 3 clap will be insanely powerful. But at the moment, we're still very far away from that. The breaker transition is starting to come in, by the way. Oh, 2 sentries on the ground. Where's the Archmage, by the way? Doesn't seem to be here, I guess. Oh, big last hit. Who's gonna get it? Item goes to the MK. He's got plus 10 strength now and bonus HP. So he's got 1250 HP, which is pretty crazy. I think the experience may have gone to FoCuS actually there. Not sure though. Oh, the lightning shield is doing big damage. Dispel against the lightning shield, perhaps a tiny bit too late. And the next stomp comes in. Great fight so far for FoCuS, but Sok is trying to turn it around. Once the TC runs out of health and mana. And now he's gonna TP out. Oh wow, so many units saved. Oh my god, check out how low everything is now. They're not showing us. Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. Great saves by FoCuS. 15 supply ahead right now. Sok did scout the expansion in the top left. And Sok's gonna go for the heal scroll. Oh my god, that heal ward value. Woo! TC level 4.3, 1 of mana stealing. And this is gonna be a difficult fight for Sok, I think. His army looking very, very tiny. Oh, and smart movement by FoCuS. Catches one breaker right there, and we don't have many of those to begin with. It's all down to the Mountain King. It's all down to the clap. There's one heal scroll on FoCuS, but only one. Oh, nice movement on the breakers. Keeping the TC at bay, but now he breaks through. He's got the Immo Potion as well. We see the Stomp coming in there in the back. But the TC might be dead now. Heal scroll trying to save him, but the TC does indeed fall. FoCuS has to send something to the tavern. But he doesn't even need the TC to win this fight anymore. Everything is insanely hurt for Sok. He has to TP out. Heal up now. But FoCuS has so much income. With his expansion running. Can get to the middle. Steal the heal scrolls again. And revive the TC. There he is. As the FoCuS also is about to hit level 5, by the way. Should be Chain Lightning then. 70 supply for FoCuS. Huge army. And he's trying to set up the perfect stomp out of Invis. We see a ton of Invis. Also Invis on the MK and on the Archmage. Oh, and there we go. Stomp, Chain Lightning, and Snares. Oh my god, these casters. Getting demolished. Stormbolt on the Farseer. Desperate hero kill attempts. But he's got the Invoke Potion. He's fine. He's totally fine. Unlike the Priest and the Sorks that are just getting completely demolished. We just have a few breakers left for Sok. Only 40 supply. The MK also looking very hurt. He's got one more clap, maybe. Invoke Potion and clap. But now he's completely dry. No more mana potions. No more health. No more chances for Sok on map 1. And FoCuS claims the 1-0. Again, FoCuS with the Farseer Hunter has been looking very, very strong lately. And as we kind of expected, Sok struggling a bit here again. But maybe he can find his footing on map 2. You just can't afford to give up these last hits. You need to make sure the Farseer doesn't steal them in the early game. Giving up those Murlocs is such a big deal. You want to be the one aggressive across the map. You want to creep with Militia at the green. Get that level 3. But it was not meant to be there on map 1. At the same time, we also have Lawlight and Foggy playing. I think they're still in map 1, maybe. But to find out about the result, we're gonna have to wait until the end of the day. The admins will only be telling us then, unfortunately. Yeah, but this is a very important match already for FoCuS and Sok. Every loss here is gonna hurt quite a bit, with the rest of the players in this group being so strong. You can't afford too many losses. Sok right now in 14th position in the ELO points. FoCuS up at 8th position. And I wonder if we're going to be seeing a bit of a return to Fast Expo. In the War3 Champions Finals, we saw that a whole bunch, and it almost worked for Sok. Not quite. A few games were successful, but it does look a bit risky. Fast expanding is definitely the way to victory for human against Night Elf and also against Undead. But against Orc, it's very, very tricky, because they can be so strong early on with the Headhunters and Farseer and can put on so much pressure while getting tier 2, while being cost efficient. So fast expansion still seems to be a very rare possibility. We head into map 2, Last Refuge. And Sock needs a better early game here this time, I think. He did get that fast level 2 on Northern Isles, as you of course always do. With a Tuskar creep. Here on LR, it can be really hard to actually get that level 2. You're gonna get the first green camp for sure, but beyond that, it's hard to acquire experience. You would love to pull the camp at the Merc and go for a Shadow Priest early. That's gonna help you out a lot. And FoCuS is not scouting with a peon to try to prevent the Shadow Priest steal. And that's because he's going 1 grunt into Headhunters. So fast barracks and then War Mill. And I guess with that build, then you cannot afford a peon scout, which means Sock should be able to get that Shadow Priest, which is going to be a nice help. Oh wow, is he gonna creep the whole thing? Oh, he is. And FoCuS just gonna allow this to happen. The whole Merc camp goes to Sock. And I've wondered at times if FoCuS perhaps plays the Farseer sometimes too passively, with too much creeping. If the Farseer showed up here to harass this would have been really scary for Sock. But no Farseer, no problem. Boots of Quel'Thalas, very bad item for Sock, and also Ring for the Farseer, very bad. So both with weak drops at the beginning. Farseer's gonna get level 2 here pretty fast, but also Archmage getting 2.5 and more very quickly. Oh. Creeps being woken up. The classic last refuge illusion play. Very annoying now for the human. Oh, more ensnares flying. Oh my god, dude, these illusions. And that means that one footy might be going down. Oh, and we actually have the expansion after all. Sock bringing in the boys, he never attacked. Oh, but FoCuS is right here. FoCuS is so ready. If he gets level 3 on the Farseer for level 2 Wolves, this is gonna be such a disaster if it isn't already. Alright, one Headhunter getting caught. That one should be going down. The Berserker also, though, super low HP. The Militia duration runs out. Oh, but Sock gets the last hit on the Berserker. Very important. He gets the level 3 with that. But if FoCuS adds in a Panda here in a second, when he's done taking to tier 2, it could be scary. So it has to wait a little bit longer, half a minute maybe, and then tier 2 is going to be ready. Oh, there's something in the north. Did he sacrifice something to the Merc camp, maybe? On accident. Dude, these Murlocs. They're not letting off. Kind of missing the chain lightning. Could use it to secure the last hit on the Magi. FoCuS is control here of the Farseer could be better. With some more chain lightning should have been able to get that level 3 faster. But there we go, has it now. He has the level 2 Wolves and Sock taps out right away. GG called. And a pretty damn quick 2-0 for FoCuS. Puts him in a good position here in the standings in Group B. And for Sock, that means things might get very, very tricky to get out of the groups.